Hold on, I gotta get there. Hold on, let me get to the here. Lonnie Allen, Vince McDowell. Okay. Yeah, the receivers aren't all that good. Zach Raymond, the captain. Alex Johnson, Violet Nowak. Everett Barkley, 30 years old, 90 overall. This guy just sends them there for me. Wayne McCarthy. Case Gruber. Jordan Edwards, 81 overall captain. 7-year pro. Solomon Galloway, a superstar right tackle out of Stanford. Stop it. Pearson McGraw. Diamond Jacobs. There's Parsons. He's got a Notre Dame. Max Crosby. Finally getting overtaken. Derek Nottie. Sheldon Rankins. Alfred Baxter. Marty K. Unbelievable. I know. See, you got to. You got to send these guys. They deserve it. Look at Jalen Raymond. He's amazing. Adrian Darden, Rocky the Saint. Oh my god, this team. Yeah. Young free safety Cam Hunter and Richie Humphrey, who they signed in the offseason, a freaking stud. Harrison Butker. With a 95 kick power on Harrison Butker. Alright. Just re-sign that center. Yeah. For a 4-year deal. 28. I'll still have like 39. I'll still have 39 million left over after that. Clayton Mahoney signed for another 3 years. Let's go. God damn, man. He's getting about $4.5 million a year. If we sign Bowman right now, we'll still have 18.5 mil. We don't even need to sign him right. We could sign Reed Bannon right now and still have 10 mil left in cap. Corey Peterson, we're just going to see what this guy does, and at the end of the year we'll make our decision. He just got a +1 kick power, that's huge. I like that. Bobby O wants a big old 2-year deal. 14 mil a year. Tevin Rowe wants 10 mil a year. It's actually not too bad. Yeah. I think Copper would be the guy with having that Copper with 89 tackling with 80 hit power. Not too fast. guys fucking suck. How do you? Oh, nice. That's some nice upgrades. Copper got one. Catching with a big old upgrade. So that. Ride. Our 10-minute ride. +1 strength for Big Frank Robinson. Tackle up to 90 now for Idarius Copper. Got the high motor too, I love that. I got the zone coverage up to 60 now. Yeah. Danny Biddle has just been getting pounded on the run support his whole career. He's turned into a player. Aggressive play ball, strip ball, high motor. Bird dogs, though. Bird dog and dog. Wow, man, you always gotta love the red on blue contrast. Chili y'all. Really y'all. Oh, he's white with black today. Did they really? How many picks did he throw? Ooh. What's the deal with Denver? Are they back? Stomped them, huh? I know. I know.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I won the last play of the game.
Time to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach,
from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
What's up, guys? In
Davis,
here.
as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech.
4 touchdowns, 7 picks.
2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep.
Wow, what the fuck?
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Sheldon Rankins.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Switch. Undercut. General West. Bravo. Ready?
2nd and 9 now. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The numbers for him from a week ago.
Like a
Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On 2nd down now.
Because there wasn't a holding call there.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Oh, flips it right in the face at the Colts fans.
With touchdown number 12 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
Denver with another win over Jacksonville. Danny Jones
This is
not
taken
doing
at the
much.
3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
I don't think the other guys are quite ready.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, here's Kamara. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Following the penalty, it's Kamara.
Look at Philip Shade.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage, as he'll be left with a 3rd and long. A look there at the defensive starters for the Colts. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get?
Stand out.
How about last week's game?
I was going to make him 67 like Russell Maryland, but I felt like the way he looked, he didn't look like a 60.
An extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
76.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride. He's carrying it over from last week.
Time for a look at our starters here on defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Hey, Charlie. 50 seconds.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he will have a first down here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be for long. They're already walking backwards.
Wow. Dallas.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Throws right side, and that's complete. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Here we go on 4th down. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Callaway. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
Oh, he's got it where his heart used to be. Oh, no.
It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That was bound to happen.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. Metcalf. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Dislocated ankle.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 4. His throw caught.
Look at that play.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 25 yards for the touchdown.
I looked left first, and then I just thought I peeked over at him, and I was like...
Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident. They feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
I saw he had the man-to-man on that guy, and he posted him.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that they call a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said,
he's better
it's
than
yours from now on.
Someone
Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
I saw I had the block right at the goal, and I saw I had like just a wall right at the line.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0.
Hearing that touchdown,
they had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Be the one, Bill.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
Sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
I thought I was there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Try this Mike Blitz here.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Rush coming in. He's taken
And the Mike
down.
Blitz, and the Mike got him. You gotta love it.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players than football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a
How does he
touchdown
not
for
get
the
a chance for a
trifecta.
fucking
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And he will find his man on the end route.
How is he
Complete.
not hurt on that play?
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh, it's Ishmael Hilton again.
Picked off at the 39.
This guy's trying to make a name for himself as the
That's
Greg
back-to-back drives where they've thrown an
Stroman
interception.
spot.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the
and a
groove that
stiff
they're
arm
in
at
at this
the
stage of the
end.
game.
A huge play that time for the Colts. 41 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know
He's
this is a
always,
team
like,
that's
fighting
confident running
forward.
the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
2nd down and inches.
Oh,
But that's going to
my.
wind up incomplete.
We need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
Oh,
Not the
Luther
other way.
Hightower
6 points go by the
with
wayside.
a stumble
on that one.
recovery stiff on him.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
They're going
because
Hightower.
officials
They're
always
going
tell you,
up the
I don't
middle.
want to
They're
throw the
going
flag,
for six.
but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They run with Hightower. And
No.
he'll take this into
No.
the end zone. Now, hold
It was
on here. We
too
do
easy.
have a flag down.
How's that
So
holding?
let's
It
see
looked
what
like
this is
everyone was just
about.
standing there, guys, straight up.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points are going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. again for a Colts score.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Great play there. His
boy,
second
Rook.
touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. When
Saw
you
the
talk
hole
about
to
a
the
battle
outside,
being
he
won
cut
in the
it
trenches,
outside.
that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line.
He went right
Yeah, when you
through
watch them
Richie Humphrey,
surge
the big
across the
signing,
front,
90
They
overall.
really created great space for the runner to get in.
A try here for the extra point.
There we go.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0
Griffin
now.
Pieterson. Peter, he had a cousin one time named Griffin Pieterson or something.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Dude, I'm slamming him right now down the fucking...
That's fielded in the end zone.
somewhere.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, and normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right? I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
Bring a Sam
you're able to hit a
Blitz,
receiver
Copper.
in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Oh, what a call. Probably the best call of the day by the
And he is
Colts.
going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Got that Sam Blitz right to the fucking
And it'll
man.
be 2nd and 11.
I never call plays out of that
Now in the second quarter
4-3
on the
wide
defensive
either.
side, they got to feel pretty good about what they're doing.
This
They
one
should
in a minute.
embrace the feeling they have now, embrace the way that they're playing, and continue that through the half. I know defensive coordinators, sometimes they overthink it, start wondering how they're going to be attacked. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
And he takes this
Wow,
up right
he
near
really
the
fought for those
45-yard
yards,
line. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a 3rd down throw that misses the target, incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air,
Doozy and a
3
dandy.
things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would kiss it on the ground.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Come on. 57 for Mike. 57 for Mike.
Let's see Alan DeLong run the ball.
Tight end carry. he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, no.
He can't hang on.
Dude,
that was a dream
was
chance for any
huge.
D-lineman to possibly get a
one
pick.
ever.
But instead it falls down incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Logo.
They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come out here in the eye. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone.
What a gutsy call.
Indianapolis.
No timeouts.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down. As his guys continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. A 10-play drive that time. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Bant's last.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Absolutely.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. So we've reached halftime here, and what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Jets who were able to get the road victory. 21-7, the final score.
Browns.
From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders,
I gotta give him, supposed to give him 5 touches and 100 or 100 yards. I forgot all about it. That was his first catch of the night.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. They'll look to throw here. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
The deep one on
the...
the...
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Patty Humphrey. Yeah.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Take that,
point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, fullback Mahoney, he's playing big now after signing that 3-year deal. He put an extra fucking wristband on for him.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
This is why we play the game.
Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they'll set up shop
Never
in
Barkley
enemy
aware enough.
territory at the 45-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donovan, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back.
Yeah, right.
The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it. Got his man on the end around. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank.
I missed a Bob right there when he was
I bet they're in the top 5 in the league. I'm 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Run that fucking stupid route.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. On the check down, he finds Kamara. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's one. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 27-yard line. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when. And told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw.
Look at Jerry Richardson bite on the
A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hogs and picking passes off.
Have a corner come up and be able to do that type of stuff.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make
how did he miss
pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out. So it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Okay, 25 yards of pop. Gotta love it.
So here are the Colts to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. On first down, Hightower.
Look at Hightower, dude. This guy's already got the sauce.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you that they feel very confident on their throws.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting
I
stronger
gotta get
as this
this
game
rookie
moves
in
along?
here.
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. This is Pope, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
On 2nd down, Hightower. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
He came down with it.
But he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On first down, Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Come on, Jim. I mean, really? You're dreaming of this all
good for 12 yards in a Kansas
and
City
first. This one time.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Wood. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Oh, you're lucky that blocked it. 61 blocking because I was ready to
and he'll get
destroy
out
it.
near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first
61
down.
came in out of nowhere and just sealed me. Oh my God. I had him lined up like no other. Dude, I'm dreaming of that pass. Come on.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Do it again.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
They're
third
throwing
down.
balls right to
The
me.
Chiefs on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Great job in man coverage for Hilton.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be taken at the 13. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
And try to do a spin, quick juke on the second guy.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side.
Have you ever done this? You tiptoed fucking 20 yards?
Executed 22-yard gain. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
I love when they cut it back against all those
Kamara heading back onto the field. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
the fucking dash cam. I mean,
no going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
I know, dude, to build this guy up to where I love it.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Tyrone Murray, he's a
We
guy
get a
who's
glance
probably
at the
due
Colts
for one
defense as
here.
they work their way back on the field. They have played a really good game. They're just looking for one final stop here and celebrate this victory.
And if you're on offense, you don't want them to have that satisfaction. You know that you're not going to win the game. But you don't want them to roll over with big grins on their faces. So you want to come up with something right here, some type of a big play to dent that good move.
They're trying to not let that dent happen and go home happy. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
No, I'm not Carmelo.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught by Allen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he's got Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And
Rashy.
Defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
We
when they're
had a
scoring that
packed
many
house
points.
here at
Allows them
Arrowhead,
to
and
play
they
with
were
a
about
totally different
halfway
style and a
into by
different
the time
flow.
we hit midway through the third.
So for Indianapolis, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Kansas City,
a lot of fans in the bar and out of their seats.
They fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yeah. Pretty much. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Pretty bad, another great performance. Threw another pick there. But a solid outing for the young man. Out of Arizona, Stuckey. Metcalf, 10 for 96 and a score. Hightower, 8 for 40 and 2 scores. Callaway, 6 for 50 and a score. He's out. Pope, Abraham Pope, out of FIU, 5'8", 203. Alan DeLong getting a carry for 4 yards. Gotta love it. They're doing all kinds of things out here. Yeah. We didn't have many sacks today, though. I don't think. Copper looked good. Marriott and Vaughn. Bowman didn't get one. He had his streak snapped. Had about 20 sacks in his last 10 games, it seemed like. Dating back to last year. Marriott, 2 picks. Hilton with a pick. Okareki with a pick. Peterson was perfect again today, folks. Campbell with a big boot. Edwards averaging 25 a pop. This guy is an all-around athlete. That's a former Spartan. They got a lot of Spartans out here. Lincoln Keith. Philip Shade, Marcus Barnes, and Lorenzo Marriott. Down and out there. Looking Keith getting his scheme fit on a big old vertical upgrade. He's got the aggressive catch, the run after the catch, the fight for yards. On big hits, he covers ball. Good young project. He'll be the third stringer next year, most likely. Philip Shade. He looks good. Look at this guy. Number 5 ranked middle linebacker in all. Yeah. 27-year-old, 60 out of Louisburg. Taylor Bennett liked it. Lorenzo Marriott or McNeil not happy. Oh shit, it said that he like passed. He got and he only had his 2 catches for 76 yards. Maybe I just needed a touchdown. And that's all it was. Bar with the abdominal string out for 4 more games after the bye. We may still trade Tay Edwards here, folks, and give Humphrey the shot of his life. With a young man off the practice squad. I go out and sign someone. Right, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be, that's all it's gonna be. I could always use a tight end. I've got 4 of them too. But I've got 2 receivers on the practice squad. I've got Gabe Copeland out of Whiskey. He's a deep threat scheme fitter. He's not all that good, but he's a leader. He's got the aggressive catch, the possession catch. He covers the ball for all. It's 76 juke, 77. So, he's a good, decent possession guy, decent feature. He's got game. And then this guy that I signed, Joey Combs. This guy's got all the traits, all the catches. 76 juke, 76. Not the greatest route runner though. He's definitely a project kind of guy. Copeland would probably be the guy to come up. And who would we send down? That's the question. I like Keith Boley. This guy's a stud. He's gonna be good. Could be. He's a project guy. Big hitter trait like that. Drafted him, huh? Got a couple of hidden trait fucking linemen. Connor White's got it. Del Wilkins, yeah, this guy. He sucks, but he's just gonna keep getting better. He only has about 1,600 cap. He's about to have another upgrade in about next time I do my confirm. Just moving up the Chizites. Jason Halliday. Like a zoot. Dislocated ankle and he's fine. What a stud. His injury is 99. His injury is 99. Only at 81 toughness though. Could be. Oh, McNeil's got a upgrade. All right. You're gonna get another deep red. Oh, got the deep route up to an 86. That's good. 93 speed, 94 6, 92 catching, 88 catching catch. Only thing he doesn't have is the aggressive catch, so he doesn't go up and get him as much as I would like a Johnny Coleman does. You can hit him in stride and he'll go. Juke. He showcased that 83 juke on that touchdown. Anyone else? Or not right. It's like a color, the cardinal. And Donovan's ready to advance. Squad. That'll be tight. Yeah, they have some pretty tight ones. It said first chance here or something. One of them. That'd be dope. Tight Nike ones. I need to go grab some water, dude. I'm dying of thirst. I'll be right back. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree, body. Oh, Dasher Dancer. Prancer Vixen. Yeah, Mixon. Dixon, Nixon, Hickson. Ishmael Hilton. Ishmael. We got offers for Tay Edwards out here, folks. Old offers for Tay. Got this year and next year left. But I feel like it's time. I can get a second rounder from Minnesota next year's draft. Nice. I don't know, man. There's a grip of teams that are interested in Tay Edwards. My God. It's insane. Copper and offers. Redskins want him. Detroit. Not many teams. 6. Niners. He'd be a good fit for the Niners. Absolutely. Who do you play? Cardinals. There he is. That's him. Ooh. Oh, Lincoln, you stinky. Yep. Might have been yours. It might have been mine. I think he was on my practice squad for a while, and he was a star trait, maybe. Pretty sure. He was one of those guys that was like a 60 overall. That's hidden trait. Dude. Oh, no way. Is your stream on right now? Oh shit. What's their record right now? 3-3? It's pretty good. Shit, they ran the table last year and made the playoffs, didn't they? Yeah. One of the greatest stories of all time. Yoenis Cespedes just opted out. He just didn't even show up today. Do you see that? Yeah, he just didn't show up today. They sent security to his room. They found it empty. He just took all his belongings and then just up and left. And then through his agent, the team was informed mid-game that he was opting out. He just dipped. Backdoor it. That's what Frankie says. Sometimes you just gotta backdoor it, dude. See ya. A North Carolina man went to 40 different stores in search of one remaining scratch-off of the ground prize and found it. He spent 4 hours buying every $20 mega cash ticket he could find until the $5 million winner at Stop and Go. That was the biggest hustle ever. He just went out, and that's determination right there. He paid the taxes and he went home with a lump sum of $2.1 million. Wayne Gallman still coming back to haunt everybody. Year in and year out. Mm-hmm. And a Selly. Yeah. TikTok got banned. Alright. Yeah, this chick I work with keeps sending me all these TikToks now, and she's like, you need to get on here, dude, seriously. And I'm like, fuck now. Or what? These people aren't funny to me, I'm sorry. To me, this stuff's not funny. I don't laugh.
Scott and Tyler Heineman exchanged lineup cards with the umpires and the two managers.
Listen, a Kype.
This would be a good idea, and they did it for their mom and dad. Now Tyler Heineman, 29 years old. His brother Scott, 27.
Proof.
And what a great moment that is. That's a Christmas card right there. The brothers Scott and Tyler Heineman exchanged lineup cards with the umpires. And the two managers.
Raiders training camp, first watch. Hey, look at Edwards. Cars out here throwing bullets to fucking Rugs and Edwards right now. Meek Robertson. He's gonna be a stud. Big John Simpson. Got the guys all around. Mm-hmm. Jay Williams, him and Kendrick Perkins say that the Raptors are the best coach team in basketball.
You did that for a Hot Pocket?
Yes. All that for a Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a Hot Pocket?
Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket.
Actually.
Hell yes, working. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
You did that for a Hot Pocket?
Yes. All that for a Hot Pocket.
You broke into a bank for a Hot Pocket?
Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket.
He said Hot Pocket next week.
Hell yes, working.
Was it worth it? Hell yes. For the Hot Pocket? Hell
You did
yeah.
that for a Hot Pocket?
Yes. All
He
that for a
broke
Hot
into a
Broke
bank.
into a bank for a Hot Pocket?
Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket.
Hot
Was it
Pocket.
worth it?
Hell yes, working. A Hot Pocket? Hell yeah.
Oh. He used to be 15, Hammond. Was that him? Can't tell. Yeah, that's what number he was for me, but... Memes are so fucking ridiculous, dude. Let me tell you. Whoever controls the memes controls the world. That's what Elon Musk said, something like that, along those lines. He's funny as fuck, dude. He's like funny in like a well-calculated, stupid, funny way. Like a very well thought out way. Oh. I saw the Curb Commentator's got a double album out. 40 Water, the Curb Commentator. Next week. Happy birthday, Cliffy Branchy.
Embarrassing.
Spare change, ma'am.
Javon McManus. Is that who that is? That nigga. These teams are just loaded with our players. A lot of them. It's fucking sick. It's kind of sickening, actually. They're loaded with our guys, and they always make plays against us and against everyone, really. Why?
You can eat a whole dick, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You was fake in the hood, nigga. Like that ass, nigga.
When your homie that owes you money dies. Next week. What you drinking on a Monster? Oh. A little late for a Monster, I guess. Yeah. Wow. Like you hit X and the guy like goes right by him, huh? Like the defender just goes like right by him. Alright. It like sucks him so fast, like it sucks him right by him. I feel you. Wow. I knew he was gonna be good wherever he went. He's got all the stuff. This guy missed like a 2-foot putt for $10,000. Dude, and everyone there just was running around going, yeah, let's go. Oh, fucking.
Let's fucking go!
He missed it. How do you miss that? They're all just loving his misery. No, right. That was the most pure joy off someone else's disappointment that I've ever seen. Yeah, like poor guy.
If I get to where I saw my TikTok, I am embarrassed.
Uliotti's gay, dude. I don't care what no one says. He is. 100%. Why are people so fucking stupid? Hunter Pence hit a fucking long ball.
Pence drives one deep into right center field. This is going to be his first hit, and let's see if he airs it out. He hits the bag at third, at second he's headed to third, and he's going to make it. And the dugout erupts.
They did erupt. Hunter Pence is one of the easiest guys on the planet to cheer for, and his teammates love him.
Pence drives one deep into right center field. This is going to be his first hit, and let's see if he...
Doug Peterson got the Rona. Did you tell your lady? Who is this Filipino guy that they keep showing on World Star that sings?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Who is this guy, bro? He sings songs.
40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46.
He's singing numbers.
40, 41. Pictures, videos, GP3s, whatever you need. George, go, Jordan, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What the fuck?
Xin chào các bạn. Là tôi đây các bạn, 88. Bây giờ tôi sẽ bơi cho quý vị xem nha. If you looking for your girl, she's in Astro War. With the chugger boss, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fat boy. They got Rex boy, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What? This dude's fucking psychotic.
My man was.
Those feel good.
younger.
Percy coffee. They're playing good right now. When you see someone leaving the pizza crust behind.
Grow up. Yeah, you grow up.
Okay, so this pallet was only $680 for 170 pairs of shoes. We're going to turn around and sell them for $40 each. We're going to make $6,800. These shoes are straight from Amazon's shelf. Okay, so this pallet was only $680 for 170 pairs of shoes. We're going to turn around and sell them for $40 each. We're going to make $6,800. These shoes are straight from Amazon's shelf. Okay, so this pallet was only $680 for 170 pairs of shoes. We're going to turn around and sell them for $40 each. We're going to make $6,800. These shoes are straight from Amazon's shelf. Okay, so...
Somebody got rid of them Texans. Horses, cats, and dogs. I might have to have me a chocolate fudge cookie. Sounds good right about now. What you got to say about that? Dizzy. Spirit Center top 10, man.
And they do the whole thing, but they can't stand it.
Spirit Center. Top 10. Big old top 10ers and big old Spirit Center. Shit, in those last 3 games. Yeah. My buddy got rid of them Texans, man.
My name's Will Shaw. I play the Vice Pro Plus in Red.
Yeah. Big hitter trait. Mm-hmm. Tell you what, they gave him a lot of money.
That was the first thing I ever saw of you. I think that's like, then I talked to Bourdain about you, and he was like, you gotta talk to this guy. You know what I mean? And when I saw your show, I was like, look at this dude. This is crazy. He's looking for a fucking brontosaurus in the middle of the Congo.
In 1994, I was living in Israel in a farm called Ramat HaKovesh, and it was a kibbutz. And to live on the kibbutz, you have to work. and I was the illegal immigrant there. So I have no money. So I'm making enough working on the farm just to live on the farm. And at this point, I'm 18
UFC 4, is it out? Oh yeah. Saw some guy do a career mode video already on YouTube. Popped up on my timeline. You know, most of those guys. He's just a monster all together.
I got a name. No, your name's Nintendo. Like, okay. And so I'm working illegally in a casino, illegally at a wedding catering place, and then working on this farm. So I have 3 jobs. I'm making, like, you know, under the table, and there's a library on the farm of books that have been left behind by travelers. And of course, there's the old from the 70s or 80s National Geographic catalog. And I start reading about Mokulet and May. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's scientists, National Geographic people have spotted this fucking brontosaur-like thing in the Congo. And it's still there, and the Congo is still the heart of darkness. I gotta fucking find this. I gotta go there. Like, I was 18, decided. I was like, I have to go there. How old were you? 18 years old. Oh, no. And then Vice, I'll bring it back to how that turned into Vice. But so I get on a plane, tons of lying and manipulating to get the visa because it wasn't open to tourism. It was only open to business. And so I make up this story that I'm a bodyguard to a toothpaste executive, and I work day and night to get a ticket to the Congo. And there's no tickets. It's this airline Aeroflot. And I'm in Israel, which is close to Africa, but because it's this Russian airline, I get on this flight, it goes to Moscow, and then Malta, and then like 6 other African countries, and then it lands in Brazzaville. How long? Like 3 days almost, like, and like a shaky airplane, you know? And you know, everyone in there is the ones that got to get out, right?
About back foot, yeah.
Chicken and goats and all kinds of shit on the plane, and it smells like shit. And I don't know. This is pre-internet, right? I don't have it.
They've been adding pieces on their D for a while. Like good free agents and shit.
This is the Many principles are behind this music. We're just saying, nothing like the White House. You know, it's the whole deal, right? How are you? What do you think? Okay.
All right.
Trump posted an interview with Portnoy. Oh.
The old man, I get a retweet, get the numbers up. We'll talk business.
Well, you do pretty well.
Yeah. So are you. So I consider myself, believe it or not, apolitical. I don't consider myself wildly Republican, Democrat, kind of down in the middle. In fact, this is my first interview I've ever done. So I started at the top.
You started very well.
And I was going to give you the heads up. I don't know if you can remember this. You once were on Ali G's show, and you were the only one that sniffed out. That was a fake interview and the whole thing. And all of you remember that. I thought maybe you'd be like, anyway.
Were you involved with that show?
No, not at all. I just watched it on TV.
But you're right. I was the only one.
30 seconds, and then
This guy's a total fraud, and I left.
And everyone else sits there for 6 hours. I know.
You're the only one that's ever given me credit.
That was a very sharp move because he's pretty good at that. He gets everybody.
I like this interview. No matter what he does, I like this interview now, Mariana. That's right. I said, what's going on with this guy? And I just felt it was a phony deal.
Yeah. And nobody else did it. Nobody else smelled it out.
And he said he was from British Broadcasting Corporation. They called up with everything beautiful, the voices, he's British Broadcasting. And then this guy shows up. I said, within a very short, like immediately. And thank you very much. You gave me credit because I never give credit for anything.
I'm pretty good. That's what I'm saying.
Pretty good.
And here's part of it, which and I hate politics. My dad loves politics. The thing that drives me nuts is I feel like for us, which is good. They're like, hey Dave, you're a snowflake. Hey Dave, you're a conservative, like crazy person. And almost on each side, you can predict what somebody's going to say, which drives me nuts. It's like you put it in a box. So one of the things that I've been thinking about, and for all the people like me, which is I think a good amount of the country is still like, which way am I going to vote? One of the things that I have a question for, and again, I think it matters. I'm very curious on the answer. So when the Kaepernick thing started, I was critical of it. And as it's continued, baseball players now, I heard you say, if they kneel, you'll turn the game off. And we got the Black Lives Matter protests. So for me, it's like, how does somebody who's dissatisfied, in your world, what's the way for them to show it? Because we don't want them looting and doing all the stuff they're doing. To me, that's like a silent protest that is far better than, going on the streets and creating crime. So I'm curious, what would you do if you had an issue with the country or something to show your displeasure?
Well, I mean, you can always say you run for office, right? You become successful. You can run for president.
Mm.
Justice, but with law and order. There'll be law and order, and there is law and order. I put something out when they were starting to rip down statues. I went out, I found an old law, an old bill. You couldn't get it passed today. You get 10 years in jail, 10 years and no games, and we have a lot of people in jail right now. If you rip down a statue, a federal statue, because the states have to take care of their own, unfortunately, because I do that too.
All right, here we go, folks. We do have Victor, I believe, on the line. If you want to see the photographs from the alien interview interrogation, we'll find out what it is. They are at www.artbell.com. That's www.artbell.com. These photographs come to us courtesy of a video allegedly smuggled from Area 51 by the man I think you're about to hear from, Victor. Now, let us first discern whether we have Sean here. Sean?
I'm here, boss.
Okay. Here we go, I think. Let's see if we've got Victor on the line. Victor, are you there?
I'm here.
Welcome have your studio at the well, I'm
Malone. What? Dribbling off my forehead right now. Fly dribbling off my forehead. Oh, whoa. No. Well, I returned an onside like that with Clayton Mahoney. I didn't even tell you. Yeah, it might have been the first or second game of this season right here. Yeah. Late in the game, they tried an onside, and I fucking returned it all the way. It was a fumble, too. Tay Edwards got hit and fumbled it, and fucking... or someone. And then he picked it up and ran it all the way. I'm gonna sleep like a champ tonight, man. For sure. Got... Well, it's where I'm in the bye. No. I'm done anyway. It was a good session we put in. How long are you going to be working Saturdays for? All the way through the summer? Are you guys hella busy right now? You guys are selling a lot of screens or what? Because people are off and they're doing a lot of housework. Home. How does everyone else feel about it? Right. That's probably... Yeah, when's the last time you had that? You're working 10-hour days too, every time? Wow. You get overtime too? Wow. Yeah. Are you? Oh. Time for some Last Chance University. Fuck you, bastard. I want to get that, I want to get that, I want to get that. Oh, that sounds like there's no better thing. Late night slinger. Wow. Unbelievable. Giants will get catching the injury bug this year, folks. At key position. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's like the more juiced up version. He's like the he's like the smaller version of what's his name, Marcus Barnes. It's kind of like him, a lot like him. Same speed, 92 speed, 92 XL. Hmm. Go check Roberson. Where was he drafted? Where did I draft him at? Mm-hmm. Yeah. There he is signing his first real deal. Mm-hmm. Tie spiral. Mm-hmm. He'll be a player in this league at some point. Quinn Schofield on the block. Yeah, how do the Raiders not have an all-black color rush? Black socks, black pants, black jersey with the silver helmet. Scott Steiner recliner. I'm willing to bet that if Joe Biden gets elected president, he'll die before his term is over. Yeah, who knows? Probably some woman. No, it'll be probably some woman though, because he's a faggot. It'll be some black lady, watch, who's a anti-American. I could sure use a good rave right now, dude. A jiggity joke. Yeah. He will. Wonder how old Big Braden Smith is, my former right tackle. Big old Braden Smith. Aubrey Huff tweeted a picture of LeBron and says, "Young men, this is not how a man is supposed to dress. Carrying a purse is not cool. I suppose dressing like this makes it easier to kneel." Hashtag emasculated. And he tagged LeBron James. And Jamel Hill commented on it and said, "Pull up on LeBron with that same energy then, since you don't think he's masculine." Oh, I can't wait to see it when he fires back at Jamel Hill. Yep, sounds good to me too, bro. Hit me up tomorrow. Yep. Alright, late.